because they're singing. Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I'm your vocal coach for today. In today's vocal analysis, we're taking a look at the Mariahs with Sienna. Never heard of this band before, never heard this song before. I am so excited to see what they're up to with their vocal technique.
Please tell me when to go. We've been here long before.
That's not falsetto. I don't think so anyway. I think it's thin vocal folds with a little bit of breath. It doesn't sound hooty enough for it to be falsetto. Got very, very low volume, microphone close to the mouth, but quite low breath flow actually.
We've been here long before.
So we don't have a lot of affecting going on in the sound. I'll always be yours. We're wanting to make sure that we've got low breath for low volume. And honestly, when we're singing in this sort of quality, like the microphone is an extension of our instruments because it's really the only way that that sort of sound is going to be heard. I mean, especially over the band, that like go figure. But it is really an extension because it's the way that the sound, you know, sounds more present than if it was like live, like without microphone, unmiked.
I'll lay on your rooftop in the freezing cold, and I'll watch the sunset wearing all your clothes. I can feel you with me like I did before, like when I sang you a love song.
Oh, I love it. So we've got, you know, I get a lot of questions in classes about, oh, should I sing sitting down, standing up? It really doesn't matter, to be honest. You can see she's sitting up really tall. Look, this isn't her first rodeo. She's been doing this a very long time. I wouldn't necessarily suggest that a beginner sits down on the floor, you know, cross-legged, but a professional is going to be able to know what's going on within their own body. We've got a very even tone here. That's very difficult to do because we're wanting to really hold back the breath when she's singing this. And there isn't heaps of air. It's great. So we're getting a little bit, get there, feel so good. And she's going to that little bit of slack offset there. But as I said, there's not a lot of kind of effects going on in the sound. But we're hearing every single word that she's singing. And that's probably down to the fact that, you know, she's been doing this a long time. She's been practicing her articulation, has really strong muscles in the articulators, so the lips and the tongue and that contact. And that's what we're looking for in our singing. We're not going to be singing like with our feels so good. You know, we don't do that in our live performance. We do that in our practice. And then, you know, for our live performance, we back off the pressure hugely.
Feels so good. Coming up on your corner, pulling out my hair.
kids, they're singing. Oh my goodness me. That's so lovely. Obviously, I'm not really quite sure what the theme behind this is, but that's okay. Sometimes when I'm listening to these songs, it's really hard to gather like all of the thematic, what's that word? The themes and all that sort of jazz in the songs, as well as the lyrics and the vocals. So we'll just leave the theme at the moment. So we've got, very samey in terms of what's going on in the voice there, but that's very difficult to maintain this type of thin, quiet sound and have it so stable. So we're looking at really practicing breathing low, holding back the breath by holding the ribs out a little. Ooh, Sienna. It's practicing those sorts of things. Also practicing maybe with a little bit of movement as well, so you can get used to holding back the breath. Very hard when you're not, singing in a thicker vocal fold quality.
Coming up on your corner, pulling out my hair. Hear the creak in the floorboards, going up the stairs. Ooh, Sienna, would have been cute. Sienna would look just like you, with a temper like you, run around like you, jumping in the pool like you, sing to all her pets in the way I did, be sensitive like you. And I smile when I think of
That's really hard for kids to sing a completely different melody to what she's singing as well. Really awesome there. So we go, ooh, Sienna. And we're hearing, obviously, like kids do, sing higher, smaller larynges, thicker vocal fold. Ooh, Sienna. Very spoken on pitch. It's a very typical kind of childlike sound. And I love it because I like they're not affecting their sound in any way. We've still got for the main singer there. And again, I'm so sorry that I don't know. I feel like her name's Maria, but it's probably not. So we're going to look down my door. This is also a bit reminiscent of sort of a jazz kind of sound. Da, 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 da. But maybe in jazz, actually, we would expect a little bit more of a larynx lowering in order to create that typical jazz sound.
And I smile when I think of all the times we had on the beach in the winter, when the waves were mad, down by the water, crystal clear. See your face in the forest, then it disappears.
So did you hear that with the see your face in the morning? Dun, dun, dun. So we've got that. We actually saw very little movement of the shoulders there. And that's probably because she's really breathing in very little. When you've got these smaller, shorter phrases, ooh, Sienna, actually breathing on more will hinder the sound because you'll have way too much air in the tank and it makes it way harder to sing. So thinking about adjusting the breath according to what you're actually trying to do in your singing is so important. There isn't just one way to breathe for singing. We have to learn all the ways, strengthen all the muscles, and then we can make informed decisions when we're actually doing the singing and go, okay, what type of breath? And you train that in then as we're going along. But if you are struggling with breathing for singing or struggling to create a stable sound like what we've just heard in there, that was beautifully stable, then check out the link in the description below. Click the link in the description below to join my online singing school, the Vocal Academy. This has to be looked at on a one-to-one basis. We are offering one-to-one private singing lessons, and we have really limited spaces, but we've got a fantastic community of singers who are really looking to level up their singing. It's not for the faint at heart. We have a lot of training. We have a very strict schedule, and I'm all about making sure that we hit our goals. So check out some more information at description below. There's also a freebie down there for you as well. I have not looked at the Marias before, so I'm going to put something that's very similar vocally for you up here. I have to have a little look at what I've already had a look at on the channel. And if you've enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me to carve out more of my working week to be here with you on YouTube, because honestly, I love it and everyone can learn to sing. It's just about learning the tools, and that's what I'm here to help you do.